As a student, I provide insight into the different perspectives Black students may have when thinking about barriers to accessing mental health support.
I was introduced to the project kind of like just seeing some of the signposting around in our old library. So they had the PR code and I scanned the PR code and it came up as the email.
The best part of being in the project is allowing myself to address my own mental health issues and to seek help when I needed help.
So my role in the project was just to bring my student insight, because of course I was a previous student, BAME officer also, so it's like a great way just to give my student insight, as well as the position I'm in at the moment as the president.
I can challenge barriers as I see them and know that this will be implemented for other students in the future.
I emailed just saying basically I was really interested in mental health and started the project from there.
It's also given me the confidence to talk to other people.
I didn't know much about it at first. I was thinking, how can I contribute? But as I got into the project, it was like much more up my street than I thought it would be.
The practical visible change I can identify as a result of my contributions to this project are probably one of the best things so far.
And because I was a little bit older, I just felt like, you know, I didn't really want to go to the freshers events and stuff like that. So this was a great way to meet mature students, students that are younger than me.
Well, I feel like my role in the project is being like as an ambassador for mature students.
I feel like the best thing you can be doing is just reaching out to students and just getting their insight, because at the end of the day, there's no one size fits all for mental health.
Student co-creation should be at least one aspect of any project that's looking into the mental health of students. Lived experience is really important, and it can prevent the occurrence of trial and error, which impacts students' confidence in an ongoing project.
I think a great phrase is kind of like for us, by us, giving us an opportunity to speak about issues that are important to us rather than people that may not be in that situation kind of signposting and speaking for us.
They must remember that one cap does not fit all, and that there's a uniqueness to everyone that attends the higher education establishments.
Whatever you're doing in life, if you're targeting a specific demographic, you've got to have their insight in the room.
I think it's really important to take a holistic approach to any projects that's looking at mental health.
Certain Black students from backgrounds, we may be the first students that are going to university, so even impacting that on us emotionally is definitely a factor. So I definitely think more sensitivity, maybe more awareness, more training in regards to differences.
As a mum of children who's been to university, I had no idea of how their mental health was doing. Now that I'm here studying and taking part in the project, I look and see, I wonder how many parents felt the same way that I felt.
Someone asks you how you're doing, you'd be like, I am good. How's your family doing? Oh, they're good. You don't really like say, oh yeah. You don't have that kind of like condition to be like, nah, this is going on. So having that outlet on campus where it's a safe environment where students are going through the same thing and they're able to provide their own practical lived experiences, it allows us to create that safe space.
I think students are becoming more knowledgeable about and aware of the services that LSBU has to offer, and I do think that is a direct result of the work that we've been doing.
I think the stigma and a lot of the background towards that is, you know, especially in the Black community, is that, you know, we don't talk about mental health. Mental health can be seen as imaginary, or it's something that, you know, is very taboo as a subject.
There is services out there. I want to direct them to be able to speak about their own mental health issues without feeling like, as I say, the stigma that's surrounding it.
This project in particular was based on a need. So once the need is identified, that means there's a student body for that. So if there's any future projects that fit a need also, there's students who should be encouraged to join that, because then it provides solutions, like real solutions. It's not just like a project that's just there for no reason.
I think it's great to see your own contributions come to life. It was almost like closure for me. It was very cathartic to see that my experiences as a university student would be implementing strategies for other students accessing my university in the future.